How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I have for you all some content update as well as a Kershaw versus Kershaw battle in ranked seasons. I think that it's going to be a pretty good game. But to start with, we have set 24 headliner packs. We have this Harmon Killebrew available in the pack store as well as on the community market. You can purchase 5 of these for 5,000 stubs, as well as this John Lester right here. You have two options there for 2 Signature Series players. I definitely think that the Harmon Killebrew would be a great bench bat for you, as well as John Lester, a great lefty, another left-handed starter. We don't really have too many of them, and now we're looking at a couple more guys recently added into the game. There's also another closing pitcher that has been added, and it's this Wade Davis. And this card is a part of the Signature Team program as well as a part of the entire program. I don't know if the program stars will match up with the 7th inning program. I would think so, but that's something that I didn't check. I just wanted to check the stats out on this card, and the stats are really nice. I mean, 118, 116 per 9s, great control, good clutch, 97 home runs per 9, and this is a part of the Signature Team moments, as you see right here. I would imagine that these would match up with the 7th inning program. I probably should have double checked, but I will go ahead and put that in the comment section after I upload the video. I'll make sure that I check that. So we are going to go up against Kershaw versus Kershaw battle. This is an all 99 overall Signature Series team versus everybody's a 99 pretty much, except for he has Rod Carew and Jim Edmonds in the lineup. Those two guys are 98s. But I have yet to pitch with Tom Seaver. I'm still looking to get him. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to, but he's my number 2 pitcher, and Kershaw, of course, the number 1 pitcher, the best in the game, and he gives up a home run in the first inning to Rod Carew. I felt like this opponent was late on the fastball the first time. I went right back to it, and he smacked it out. Later on in the inning, I did the same thing once again. Jim Edmonds is going to send that one out for a home run as well. So 2 solo shots in the first inning is not really how you want to start the game off. That definitely lowered his confidence. I've already thrown 15 pitches. I went ahead and took a mound visit, and then he sends the next one off the wall with Mike Piazza. Definitely a lefty killer. At the same time, I have to pitch to him. I mean, there's 2 outs in the inning. I'm just looking to get out of this inning. We have a lefty on deck as well. Joe Morgan followed up by Tony Gwynn. So 2 really good left-handed hitters back-to-back that hit lefties pretty well. I wasn't sure if I should pitch around Piazza or not. Anyway, we get out of the inning, and now we just have to kind of chip away. We already have 2 outs in this one. A 2-out rally would be nice. Get a nice base hit with Lou Gehrig. I was off of it with the PCI there, definitely on top of the ball. But it gets through the right side, just out of the reach of the second baseman. Now we have Rogers Hornsby up. I'm looking for a first pitch over the middle, and he throws a fastball right there. Send it out on a regular X swing for a home run. That's definitely nice to tie the game up, as well as get the confidence down on his Kershaw as well. I think that most of the time I face Kershaw, it is more of a pitcher's duel. At the same time, I'm using him as well for the most part. A lot of people use him as their number 1. But I got the strikeout against Ozzie Smith. He beats out that drop third strike. But we have Mike Piazza up at the plate ourselves. The reason why I have him in the lineup is because of his bat. And he's going to send that one off the wall. Gets by the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. And I'm going for a triple right here. I'm trying to score this run. 45 speed is not really able to score from second very consistently. I got thrown out in a previous video as well. But I swung at the first pitch. That was really dumb of me. I completely messed that up. Popped up to the second baseman with Griffey. Definitely a good pitch to swing at, but you want to be more selective. I swung at a breaking ball, and I also wanted to get a check swing right there, but that's my fault. I was looking for a pitch up in the zone. It's great pitching by the opponent as well to go with the high curveball there. It's very tough to get a check swing up in the zone, but we have Kershaw up, and he's not going to get the job done. I have been able to hit really well with Kershaw in the past. I have yet to hit a home run with him, but I have been able to drive in some runs, some doubles. He does hit for a pretty good average for me and has a really good swing in the game. But fast forward to the 4th inning, both of our pitchers kind of settled down for a couple innings. We were able to get a couple outs and have some quick innings. I felt that both players started to become more aggressive. I certainly was more aggressive. After scoring 2 runs, I started to try and swing at anything that was a strike. But Griffey's going to smack that one good squared up. That's going to be pulled for a no-doubt home run. Also a regular X swing. I hadn't really power swung too much up until this point just because I didn't want to risk it. I was down early in the game. I try to power swing if there's 2 outs, if I have like my pitcher spot up next, stuff like that. But I was able to kind of extend this inning. There are 2 outs. We have Kershaw up. I went with a regular X swing with him, and he's going to smack that one into the gap, and that gets out for a home run. So that's the first home run I've ever hit with Kershaw. Great exit velocity there, a good squared up as you can see from the feedback. 96 off the bat on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. It was a pitch I was looking for, and Kershaw smacks out a 2-run homer with 2 outs in the inning. Very huge. It's great insurance runs right there. I've started to settle down a little bit more with Kershaw. We do have 60 pitches, though, at the top of the 5th inning facing Rod Carew. And check out Rogers Hornsby. He is going to be able to make the play. 91 speed running down the first base line. The jump throw animation gets him. Now we have Willie Mays facing Kershaw still. And on an 0-2 count, he threw a sinker over the middle of the plate. Or might have been a changeup even. I don't know what that pitch was. But nonetheless, I sent it out for a home run. X swing right over the middle. And it wasn't a no-doubter, but the way the fielders reacted, I knew it was gone off the bat. It was a pitch that was more than likely a 15 hit result or hit chance, which means that he didn't really have the best feedback on that pitch specifically. But that kind of also sparked a little bit of a rally. I mean, he still has Kershaw in the game. I'm trying to get anything possible going. We don't have anybody out in the inning. We have George Brett up at the plate, one of my best hitters. I'm looking to at least drive in a run, maybe get the guys over, get another base runner, and anything but a double play right there. And that's exactly what happened. The ground ball gets through. Now we have Piazza up, a lefty killer, and I thought that as soon as I hit that, this one was going to be a grand slam. I have no idea how I missed that one. Maybe I was just a little bit early, but anyway, I felt like I barreled that up, pulled it, and yeah, just early squared up, 101 off the bat. We have Griffey up next, and at least this time I did not pop up to the second baseman. He doesn't get a base knock, but it is a sac fly. It's going to cash in another run, and no lead is safe in MLB The Show, especially on All-Star difficulty. I have a 7-run lead, but you guys saw that this opponent was able to score a couple runs there in the first inning. I was able to keep him off the board since then, but that's why I'm still trying to hit and run that very last at-bat, trying to extend the lead a little bit more. You never know what can happen. I mean, this right here is an error from Tony Gwynn out there in right field. It's probably going to count as a hit and a triple, but that's going to also result in a run, more than likely. I mean, we have Jim Edmonds up next. I went ahead and took a mound visit, trying to go with the fastball inside, and I was able to jam him up, but he gets the run in. No sense in bringing the infield in that situation. I will indeed trade a run for an out because I can always get that run right back. I mean, that was a power swing with Willie Mays, the first power swing of the game. Results in a no-doubt home run. I barreled it up. I hit it perfectly. This is also a power swing that I think results in a little bit of more randomness when you do power swing. You really have to barrel it up because I felt like I put a good swing on that last one, but I did not get rewarded. Possibly if I went with a regular swing on that, I probably could have sent that into the gap. I'm unsure, but it's more of a high risk, high reward as well if you do square it up. I missed location there with Kershaw. Still have him in the game facing Frank Thomas. I didn't want to use my bullpen because I've been going to my bullpen pretty early in the last couple of ranked seasons games. With this amount of a lead, I wanted to try and get as many outs possible with Kershaw, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that just because this guy started to get a rally going. We have 2 down in the inning though, so there's always hope to at least get out of this 7th inning and kind of leave it up to the bullpen from there. I would like to go at least 8 though if I can with Kershaw, just leave it up to 1 inning with the bullpen. The way that this is looking though with that jam base hit right there, it does not look that that's going to be able to be possible, but I'm trying it anyway, and Jackie Robinson's going to smack that one up the middle as well. So we give up another run. I don't want this to get out of hand. I'm going to have to go with Sergio Romo out of the bullpen. I was able to get out of the inning, and now I'm trying to get those runs right back. I mean, he was able to chip away, score a couple, and get the confidence down on Kershaw yet again in the inning after I was able to settle down with him. Made me go to my bullpen. I'm trying to get a couple more runs here so that way I don't have to worry as much about pitching, and I can kind of just throw to some hitters, get ahead, and Mike Piazza gets the 2 runs right back. So that was kind of a hanging slider from Will Smith. I was able to smack that one over the wall. Wasn't a no-doubter, but it did the job. The PCI was a little bit off of it, but it was a home run. So I'll take it, and followed up by a double from Griffey. So another opportunity to get another run in. I was able to get him over to third base. We have Tony Gwynn up, and I felt like I barreled that one up, but I also dropped the PCI, so I might have just barely got under that one to end the inning. And we do have a 15-3 lead, so that is nice, but at the same time, I'm still going to try and pitch effectively. I don't want to just throw meatballs over there. Every time I've missed a location, he has hit it well, and I thought right there was going to be another one sent out, but Joe Morgan pops up to the center fielder. Willie Mays does make the play. I really like the defense that I've been putting out there. This team that I'm using is really good, and the guys I'm the most comfortable with. So sometimes when I debut some new players, I'm not going to have as much success with them. Sometimes it throws me off a little bit, and I put them at the top of the lineup. They're not necessarily I'm not necessarily used to having them there, so they can kind of mess me up a little bit at times. But with this lineup, I feel like I can put up a lot of runs. As you guys can see, I've been able to win the majority of my games with this type of a team, and I plan on using these guys. I want to try out a couple other players still. As they release some players, I'll try them out, but for example, I'm going to be trying to get this Wade Davis, using him in the bullpen. I also want to try and get that Harmon Killebrew, try him out on the bench. But we do get the win in the last game, 1 run away from a mercy rule, and Clayton Kershaw hit a home run. But let's take another look at Wade Davis's stats. Definitely a solid pitcher. I wish that his control or his walks per 9 was a little bit higher, but I mean, that he would be one of the best relievers if that was the case. He still is one of the best. But 93 velocity, 99 breaks, also going to come in handy with that repertoire. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy this new content and the video. Peace out.